Hey guys, it's Alex. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about mirrorless cameras. We all know the immense benefit and cutting-edge technology that is so prevalent these days. But when it comes to choosing something that's right for us, the whole thing can just be a little messy. With all the options available, you can never be sure what to choose, right? So in today's video, I'll be taking you through the top 5 mirrorless cameras that you can get this year. I've done market research and have settled on these 5 choices. Let's get right into it. The link of all the products are in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Canon EOS M50 mirrorless camera. Let's start off with the Canon EOS M50 mirrorless camera. This model by Canon is my 5th choice to begin with, and has all the rankings of a pretty nice and reliable camera. Its main takeaway is that it comes equipped with all the accessories that you'll need, which makes this Canon kit a complete one. This Canon camera also has all the other bases covered as well, and has all other features that I think are worth mentioning. The most noticeable one is that it's 24.1 megapixel and has an APS-C CMOS sensor. Although this does not mean that you can use this model for professional use, this is more than enough to give premium-grade performance if you're just starting out or need something for the occasional use. Personally, I think the Canon EOS M50 mirrorless camera is a pretty sweet choice. It's a great one to start working with if you're a novice and want to get into the world of photography and pursue a new hobby. However, of course, there are many other models available as well that really step up the game. Keep on watching and I'll take you through them all. Canon EOS R6 full-frame mirrorless camera. Next up, the Canon EOS R6 full-frame mirrorless camera is another great choice that you can go for. This model's a bit different from the rest in the sense that these aesthetics have a real take it or leave it look. The design is definitely a bit unconventional, although you don't have to worry about any transfer to performance. I'm saying this because some users were initially concerned about the balance and user ergonomics, but it's safe to say that everything came together pretty nice, so you're literally good to go. As far as functionality go, the Canon mirrorless camera has a video resolution of 4K UHD 2160p and can take pictures at 20 megapixels. It also has a 20 FPS electronic shutter and can provide high-speed continuous shooting up to 12 FPS. Again, this isn't really professional grade, but once again, I think it makes a pretty decent choice if you're just starting out or need something to settle your hand on. Plus, it's also very helpful that this model is very durable and will last the long run. So if you factor everything in, I feel that the Canon EOS R6 full-frame mirrorless camera does deserve a feature. Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless digital camera. Let's start off with my top 3 choices. On number 3, I give to you the Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless digital camera. If you're a fan of Sony or really dig their whole ecosystem, then the Sony mirrorless camera is something that I think you'll like. Let's start off with the features. This model comes with 24.2 megapixel and is geared for both professional and personal use. It gives up to 11 FPS continuous shooting and has a battery life that will allow you to go on for the whole day. Another good thing about the Sony camera is that it comes with all the things that you'll need for a complete and successful run. This includes its rechargeable battery, a shoulder strap, the eyepiece cup, and a micro USB cable for transfer and charging purposes. Performance-wise, this model will definitely deliver and has a quality that is really good. But what I personally am a huge fan of is the anti-dust system. The charge protection coating on the optical filter and the ultrasonic vibration mechanism really come together to make the model more secured and more willing to go for the long run. Now getting to the downsides. I don't personally think there are anything worth so much that it would knock a placement off the list. The only thing that I would recommend is that you get acquainted completely and properly with the Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless digital camera before getting started, since that will make sure that you're moving in the right direction. Plus, make sure to be also wary of the battery. It has a very powerful draw, which means that just leaving it unattended means it can go out pretty quickly. Once that is packed and accounted for, you're good to go. Sony Alpha A6400 mirrorless camera. Like the last model we went through, the Sony Alpha A6400 mirrorless camera is another one that I think really lives up to the hype. My top two picks are Sony only, and for good and justifiable reasons. The A6400 almost has the same features as the A6000, but is an upgrade. And the best one is that the LCD screen can be tilted. This makes this mirrorless camera a great choice if you're looking for something to vlog with, or want to get into still life photography. The prospects are only limited by your imagination, and this model will definitely go as far as to enable them. Another good thing about the Sony Alpha A6400 mirrorless camera is that it comes equipped with all the main things you'll need, but in this case you'll also get an eyepiece cup and a shoe cap. If used wisely and appropriately, you'll have a very durable kit that's definitely geared for the long run. The Sony A6400 allows for up to 11 FPS continuous shooting at 24.2 megapixels, and is known for its crisp and clear natural colors. Plus, it also offers several movie functions as well, which makes it a pretty good choice for outdoor filming. However, of course, it's important to mention that this model in itself is not really geared for professional use, but as a beginner or an intermediate, I think the Sony Alpha A6400 mirrorless camera makes a great companion and is easily in my top 3. I would recommend that you pay attention primarily onto how to use this model, and get a hang of the LCD variations and multiple movie functions. Once it all comes together, you'll have a portal to record and film excellent work. But I've got something even better for you. Keep on watching. Canon EOS M50 mirrorless vlogging camera. Finally, the model that you've all been waiting for. On my number 1 spot, the Canon EOS M50 mirrorless vlogging camera is the rightful heir to the top choice. The mirrorless camera has it all, and is a great choice for all type of users. It does not matter if you're a novice or a professional. Canon always brings something unique to the table that everyone can benefit from. And this remark stands very true with this choice as well. Let's start with the exceptional picture quality. The first thing that's pretty astounding is the high-resolution electronic viewfinder. You'll see that the model has 2,360,000 dots, all which come together to give excellent resolution and viewing. This also means that the picture quality will almost always be exceptional, making your photographing and video making experience unparalleled. Well, as far as mirrorless cameras go, of course. Another good thing about this model is that it comes with the LCD screen that can function at various angles. It has a flexible tilt that allows for high angle and low angle shooting, which means you can work in almost any type of setting or scenario. I also think that the interface also deserves a shout out because the model is quite accessible. It's a simple layout that you can get the hang of with minimal practice. Although, of course, I would recommend that you take your time to acquaint yourself thoroughly with everything. However, the manual is not that nice. It's really all over the place and poorly organized. But as far as cons go, this is literally the only one. So in the grand scheme of events, this is very small price to pay. So there you have it. My top choice for you, the Canon EOS M50 mirrorless vlogging camera is a must-have. If you want the best and not settle for anything less, this is definitely it. Lighter, more compact, and exceptionally fast. So how do you know which model would be best for you? Don't worry, just make sure to get a camera that you think suits your skill level best, and leave the rest to the learning process. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, click on the bell icon for notifications on future videos.